Friday, 26th of August. Today is open practice day at Case. I am travelling to meet two England compatriots, and from there we will begin the journey to Scotland. So, good morning on the qualification day of Case. No wind, plenty of sunshine. It's like I'm not even in Scotland. Feel fine, feel confident enough. I'll get what I get. I'm not nervous, not really apprehensive. Got a few butterflies, but apart from that, I'm perfectly happy. So we'll see how sighters go. They're about to kick off in a couple of minutes, and then from there we'll see what happens during the matches. So hopefully we'll be chatting from the semi-finals at least. So let's start with qualification. Qualification, I finished on 6:25. I finished 9th, top of England blue, which was nice. I enjoyed that. In the head-to-heads, let's go back. Qualification. So my main groups were just left and right. The height was fine. The first one was a bit low. Once I sorted out the low, it was all left and right. Head-to-head. In the head-to-head. So I started rushing my shot and I was hitting 7s and 8s and dead low. And then I started taking my time and relaxing. And then I think there was maybe 3 ends where I didn't leave the gold. So, I think I only shot 1-8 after that. And then we had a shoot-off in the semi-final against Wales. And I shot a right 7. So I was very disappointed with that, but in the end it didn't matter because we couldn't have matched their target, even if I'd shot a 10. So the bronze medal match tomorrow, so that is going to be fun. It's going to be enjoyable, and we'll see what comes from it from then. I'm very happy with today. I'm not that far away in terms of shooting some big scores, so we'll see what comes of it. Okay, so the match is finished and don't know, it's still a bit raw at the moment. But I thought I'd get it down while it was. The video speaks for itself. I don't think I shot a bad shot. I just didn't get the read of the field at all. It didn't, nothing sat right. I don't think I shot badly, but the thing is, on the practice field, I struggled to hold the group all morning. I came down to the practice field, and I was shooting, and I was not shooting anywhere near as consistently as I was yesterday, which was really frustrating. And then yeah, I took that into the finals match, which is, I mean, it is what it is. It's been a good experience. I wasn't nervous on the line. I shot the shot, but I don't even think I let the occasion play me. It was literally just a kind of case of, it just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't. The shots that went in the 10 didn't feel any different to the shots that went in the 4 or the 5 or the 6. Which I don't know if I scored 5. Everything else was fine. I don't know what happened. So it's a bit frustrating. You know, they say you learn more from a defeat than you do from a win. I think you can see by my reaction that I was still a bit... It's like I'd been hit by a bus and you're just kind of sitting there a bit dazed and you're wondering what happened. Okay, so I'm going to start with... I'll start with talking about the whole experience as a whole. And as a whole experience as a whole, it was fantastic. It was a really, really good experience. The people were brilliant. The management was brilliant. Everybody came and everybody was taken care of. You were spoken to with respect. You were spoken to like you should be there. I can't fault the experience at all. And I can't fault the England team as a whole for making people feel welcome into it. It was fantastic. The qualification day, there was not really any nerves. If you've ever shot a competition like the National Tour, the British Target Championships, or anything that's a little bit bigger than just a, you know, like a Portsmouth or a York or something a bit more friendly. If you've ever shot something that's a bit more competitive, exactly like that. So there was no kind of newness to that. That was brilliant. Now, the head-to-head matches, the first match kind of got in my head a little bit and I was not shooting as well as I'd been shooting in qualification. And it was Michael Judd, who had he probably doesn't even remember it, but it was literally just a quick word, and it was, take an extra second. Just take an extra second and just shoot your shot. Plenty of time, nothing to worry about. Just do your shot. And I think after that, I didn't leave the 10 or the 9 for, I think it must have been about 6 or 7 arrows. So I shot really, really well leading up to that. So in the first match we had Scotland, I think it's Scotland BT. They call themselves Scotland Satiles. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to butcher the language. So we had the other Scotland team. Saltaires, I think it was. So yeah, we had the other Scotland team, and we went 2-0 up, 2-2, and I think it finished at 6-2. Okay, so after the Scotland match, we went up against the Wales team, Wales Red. Went 2-0 down, 2-2, 4-2 up, and then they shot 55 and we shot 52. So we went to a shoot-off, and we lost the shoot-off. But even in the shoot-off, I shot I think an 8 or a 7, so it wasn't particularly great. And they came out with a 26 out of 30, which was really, really good. So yeah, then we went into the bronze medal match. So on the day of the bronze medal match, I went down early to shoot on the field, and again, it was a very relaxed atmosphere. Tom gave us a bit of advice about standing up on the finals field. He said just go out there and just take a minute, have a look around, and enjoy the experience. Which, you know, to be fair, I did enjoy the experience. I didn't enjoy the score. Now, all 6 shots that I shot felt like good shots. They didn't feel like... They felt like they should be in my acceptable group. And by my acceptable group, I mean that if I shoot a really, really good shot, it is at least in the gold, maybe in the red, but very close to the gold. So to start off and shoot a really good shot and then come up with a 4, what I had done is I had not judged the wind correctly, because the practice field was that way and the finals field was that way. So I was compensating for the wind one way, and then I got to the finals field and the wind changed, but I was kind of thinking about the occasion and didn't make any changes to that. So that's one lesson learned. As soon as I got back up, I think I shot 2 consecutive golds, and then I did something which I shouldn't have done, because earlier I was mentioning that I was checking my string picture by closing one eye, and I'd just been shooting with both eyes open, and what I did was I closed one eye. Once I'd got into the gold, I closed one eye to check my string picture and shot off out into the other side, onto the 7 of the 6. So, for me, I shouldn't have done that. I should have literally just kept shooting the same shot. I was really trying. I really wanted to make something happen, and I was making it happen. I shot a couple in the gold. I was dialed in at that point. I didn't need to do the close eye. I didn't need to test. I didn't need to do anything. I literally just needed to shoot the shot. But I tried to overthink, and I tried to overhead, whereas I should have just done the shot. And yeah, we ended up losing 5-1. We lost the last set by a point. So if I'd have managed to keep that in the gold, we would have taken 2 or maybe 1 point, and we'd still be in the match, and we could shoot a 4th end. But that being said, I am not displeased with the arrows that I shot. I thought they felt good. I thought the technique was good, but my sight was wrong. So for the next time, what I need to do is I kind of need to read the conditions and trust my experience enough to know that I can adjust my sight for the conditions. And that's it. We ended up coming 4th, which was fantastic. I was very, very happy to get into a medal match, which was always the goal. I would have liked to have come back with a medal, but the experience hopefully will hold me in good stead for the next time that I represent England, if I get the chance. So obviously I'm going to keep trying to get as far as I can in the England setup, and further if I can get further. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That's the whole experience. That's everything from start to finish. It took me about 2 weeks to get my head back on straight after that final match. It was I was very much kind of lost and dazed and stunned, and I was just walking around. I was like, okay, what's kind of happened here? And it took me a while to get my head around what had happened. But that was my first experience doing anything like that, and it was great fun. It's always worth doing it again, and I would highly recommend anybody to go out there and try, because if you don't try, you don't know. But yeah, so that's it on the experience. So I genuinely hope you've enjoyed what I've put together. I hope it helps someone. I hope it's entertained someone. And if it's not entertaining, and if it's not helped you, then share it with all your friends, and so that they can see that it's not helpful or entertaining. But of course, if it is helpful and entertaining, share it as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will try and produce something else in the future if I find something that's worth producing. I think what I'll do next is, for those people who are interested in representing either county, England, or GB, I'll put together a little video on how you go about doing that. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the range somewhere. Bye.